room on Clubhouse. You guys, this is a Laugh and Learn lunch that happens every Wednesday, 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And we are kicking off live on multiple platforms. We are live on Facebook, on Twitter, on I can't even think right now, on YouTube and on Clubhouse. And we are getting our shares on. You guys, I am so excited to introduce Amrita. And oh my gosh, we have a new person to the stage, you guys. I met Aya in another room of sharing and networking this weekend. And you guys, she is off the chain. She's doing amazing things too. And guess what? She is an author. And this topic today, we are going to be talking all about books, yours, getting out of your body, how to get it going, how to get it moving, because your story is waiting to be heard. Somebody wants to hear your story. We're so excited. And that's what Amrita's passion is, you guys. You guys, she has a mission this year to have 1 million published authors. You guys, she is rocking it. She has passion and she has purpose, and she is making that happen in a big, big way. And we are so fired up about that. Oh my gosh. Because, okay, I have to tell you, I was paralyzed, in a car accident in 2010. I was told I wouldn't walk again. So many people are going, oh, Trey, we want to hear your story, because I'm a motivational speaker. I go around sharing how I did it and how you could do it, how you can heal from anything that diseases you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you get the actual book out of your system? How do you get the words from your head down? And you guys, I feel like I'm a run-on sentence. I feel like I have my life, just so you know, is like the days of our lives, right? There has been so many moments of impact. There has been nonstop. All right. Oh my gosh, there we are. Yay, look at the beautiful queen.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, girl, I have been introducing you already on here, so I'm just getting ready to wrap you up. So I was just sharing your million people published authors by the end of this year. You got so many things that it's your passion and your purpose. So Miss Amrita, I'm going to hand the mic over to you, and please tell the people what you do, all about yourself. And we're going to flow right into the topic of why you would want to write a book, how you get started. Girl, I'm tossing it over to you.
Sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Amrita Mitroo, and I started my journey about 5 years back when I wrote my very first book.
Oh my gosh, I think we lost you on Clubhouse.
Oh, okay, sorry. Just me 1 second.
But I think you kind of fell out of the room.
I don't know what happened.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that's why we just laugh, because this stuff is always happening. But you know what? This is life, right? Life,
Yeah,
we're
I guess so.
rolling. Oh my gosh, and then we lost you. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. We lost
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah.
Miss Amrita. Okay, now she's back.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm unmiking so you could hear now.
Right. So
unmic your Clubhouse.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Unmic Clubhouse.
Oh, sorry, unmic.
I know,
okay.
I know, girl. It's so fun. There you go. Okay, so now you have to turn off the sound on your phone.
Yes. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, and then we won't have.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the phone the other side. Can you give me 1 second?
Or just here, honey. No, stay there and turn off your computer sound.
Okay.
Turn it all the way down. There you go. Yeah. Okay, now you're good. Okay. There you go. All right, we're good.
Thank you.
And now unmic again on Clubhouse. There you go.
Okay, all right. Okay.
All right. Yeah, so you have your sound off. You got to turn. Nope.
Yeah.
Not that one. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you're gonna. So
yes.
Which one do you want to do? Because you have to pick one that it's completely off.
Whatever you say, I'm game for anything. So
yeah. So usually what I do is I keep the sound completely off on my phone.
Okay,
and
I did
and
do
or
that actually.
put in some headphones, right? And
Yes, I
then
think that makes more sense.
and
Just give me
then
1 second.
okay,
I
then
will
perfect.
actually.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I am so grateful for you guys hanging in there with us while we go through these technical issues because, honey, we don't want to have nothing. Miss Aya, would you like to introduce yourself since you're over here on waiting? We would love to hear from you. Aya, I see your mic's off, but I'm not sure if you're there. Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty, you guys. We have so much going on. We are rocking and rolling this. We are getting this going. And you know what? Life happens like this. Okay, so how many times do we get these little distractions and stuff? And this is the key, you guys, is that it's okay. You got to give yourself permission to just breathe. We're just take a breath. And then we're gonna go right through it. Oh my gosh. So now we're talking on there. So you're gonna have to I'm like, I'm going to toss the mic back to you, girl. So unmic your clubhouse and we'll hopefully all the feedback's gone.
Okay, all right. So let's start. So, well,
Oh,
my
unmic
very
clubhouse.
okay, Clubhouse. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Keep Moon. Hi, Subhash. Hi, everyone. Well, I'm Amrita
All right,
Mitroo.
we're good.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, wait. Now we lost you off of the computer.
Am I
Oh,
audible now?
okay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Leave your computer always unmiked. And then
Okay.
you just go, once you have your headphones or whatever in your thing, you just literally have to mute and unmute and everything will be fine.
Sure, sure.
Okay, good.
Okay, so all right. So my very first book has been I'm a Conscious Creator. Now, in this book, basically, it's about that your life has to be lived as per a design process, as per a proper empowering belief system. Now, when I was writing my book, a lot of people told me, "Oh, you're gonna become an author? How can you even become an author?" And I was like, you know what? My book is gonna come out on my dad's birthday, and I'm gonna wish him a very, very happy birthday because I think our parents do so much for us, and the least I could do for my dad is to publish my book on Amazon and to tell him that, Dad, wish you a very happy birthday. My book is out on Amazon worldwide, and that's the time when I decided to help people. I have helped a lot of people to write, publish, and market their book in just 10 days. And it's a proven system. Today only I published another book of mine with an author called Charvi. It's called Raising Pets. Tomorrow we're publishing another book. Day after we're publishing another book.
Hey, so are you counting? Okay, wait, let me unmic really quick in Clubhouse. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So now it just wants to wave to you. Oh my gosh, Clubhouse is just not being my friend today, you guys. Okay, why does it just wants me to just wave at you. We don't want to wave at you. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening. Now Clubhouse just freaked out. I don't know. Girl, you keep talking.
Okay, all right. So, okay, Trey. So basically, I can help you to write anything in terms of
Oh,
your
okay,
story.
I got it. I got it now. Okay, so my question is are you counting your books as part of the 1 million that you're going to have published? That's my question.
What a brilliant question it is. What a profound question it is. Well, I'm not counting 1 million as my book, also. I'm counting 1 million as people publishing their book through me. So that's what I'm counting, yes. And I know that, Trey, you're going to help me with this mission of mine. And you're there for me always. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm so excited about how this process got started. Okay. So I understand that you decided one sweet day, I'm going to do this for my dad. But what did you have to do to get it started? Like, where did you did you research? Did you just start writing? Like, what were the steps that happened for you?
Well, I must tell you that when I started writing my book, a lot of people they said that you've learned so much in life and you've experienced so much. Why not write a book? And that is the time when I thought I must write my book because I've experienced so much in life in different ways that I had to take my book out, which is I'm a Conscious Creator. This book
Hmm.
had to come out. And this book is not just like it's just not a book, but it's an interactive, experiential book. It's a workbook. You can do the questions, you can do the answers. Like, for example, self love. You've got questions here. You can start answering, like, what does it mean to love yourself? Who are you as a person? Who can you be? Do you have a strong relationship with yourself? So these are the various questions I've asked in the action plan of the chapter self love, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's when I started writing. And even before writing my book, I think I went through this journey where I asked God, I said, God, what is my purpose in life? What am I even doing here? Why am I here? And when I asked that, my very first spiritual guru came into my life, Master Shri Akarshna. He's in London. He's my very first guru. Then Bob Proctor came in, Marissa Peer, a lot of other mentors of mine came. And I've learned a lot from all these people. And Eckhart Tolle, I've learned a lot from him. So it's been an amazing journey. Amazing. Yes.
Oh, I bet. So how, you're still not answering, how did you get started? Like, what were the first steps? Did you just start writing? Did you start researching publishing companies? Because, of course, you guys, if you don't know, a guru kind of is your wisdom person, someone you apprentice under, a teacher, something. So that's what, so that helped, I'm sure, get you to the awareness. But what were the actual steps?
Right. So the actual steps are basically that, I've been a writer all my life. Like I have
Oh,
notepads
so
like all
see,
over,
you got
right?
it. Yeah.
So, so I've got notebooks all over my house, like everywhere. And I was like, God, how much I've learned, how much I've experienced, and how much I've written. So I got everything together and I said, you know what? This has to become a book. And I wrote down all my learnings, all my experiences, everything what I'd learned and experienced in that book of mine, which is this I'm a Conscious Creator. And
Yeah.
also, one more thing is when people talk about ask, believe, and receive, I don't believe in that. Asking is a scarcity mindset. So I tell in my book, I say dream
Yeah.
your biggest dream, right?
Yep.
Now a
Yes.
lot of people don't believe. They're like, oh, is it gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. What is gonna happen? They're like so fickle minded. They're so apprehensive. They're so skeptical. If you're gonna be skeptical,
Yeah.
nothing is gonna happen, right? So
Yeah.
so let's understand that very well. So I was like, believe. Now, ask, believe, and receive. Okay, if I want to ask, okay, I want $1 million today. Believe, okay, I believe it. And how will I receive it without acting on it? Because the last
Exactly.
word, so I wrote dream, believe, act, receive. Because a lot of time people forget that the last word of law of attraction is action. If you
Yes.
don't act on it,
Yes.
you don't get it. It's not going to be like
Oh
on
my
your
gosh.
lap,
Yes.
or it's not going to be like outside your door. Like, hello, you asked for $1 million, it's right outside.
Yes.
It doesn't happen
Yes.
like that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And so to me, that's just like the thing. So when I first started praying, really praying, I started going, and this is how you learn, right? When you
Yeah.
first start going through this process of gaining spirituality, getting closer to a higher consciousness, whatever it is your journey is, right? You start doing these things that other people are doing, right? Because you're trying to find your way, right? So then I start praying, oh God, give me strength. God, give me courage. God, and okay, so you know what you get when you have that is exactly what Amrita's saying is what you get is more things to help you be courageous, more things to help you have. So really you're asking for, give me more trouble, give me more problems that I can grow and learn from. And then I started going, words are so powerful. Words are
Yes.
powerful. I'm going to change now my how I'm presenting myself. So now I'm like, thank you for the awesome bop, bop, bop. Thank you for the
Exactly.
amazing economical car that was so well taken care of, that runs. Nah, nah, nah. So, this is what she's trying to get to, you guys. It's not that she's saying don't ask, but in my perception, her wisdom is you words have power. So when you frame things in a certain way, you may or may not be getting what you think you want to be getting. And this is how you start restructuring your comments and your words, and you start getting clear about the vision and how these words are stopping you. Because when you're asking for things, it's like, in a way, it's like you not knowing what you want. And so,
Exactly.
right?
It's more like a scarcity mindset, right? But when you're dreaming, you're dreaming your biggest dream.
Unmute.
Like my dream is
Unmute
to
Clubhouse.
empower 1 million people, right? My dream is to empower 1 million people,
Yes.
right? So that's what my dream is. And but I have to act on it. I cannot just make them like, published authors without doing any work. It requires that kind of work and time and effort and all that. So I would just say that, like you need to act on what you want in life. And that's important. So I help a lot of people in writing, publishing, and marketing their book, and it's very easy. The problem is, Trey, what happens is a lot of time people think that their story doesn't matter, or they
Mm-hmm.
don't matter, or they're
Yeah.
insignificant. Now,
Or it's
these
too
are all
small.
limiting
Or
beliefs.
or yeah, or it's too small, or it wasn't big enough, or like, oh yeah, I get it. Go girl.
Exactly. And the thing is that, they need to realize that every person is unique. They've got unique footprints. And they are basically, like their story matters. And my mentor always taught me that, Amrita, if you can change one life, you have done your deed. And today, I'm not changing one life, I'm changing so many lives. I'm, you know, Trey, it's amazing. And I feel so blessed that God has
Soon to
chosen
be
me.
a million lives.
Yes, and I want to help in that bit because I really, really need to work on that. And I'm talking to a lot of people and I'm looking at a lot of collaborations. And I would love to be a part of you and I collaborating together and working on this. And let's make this happen. So,
Sure. So
that's
while you're saying that, honey, get in the chat. I don't know if you see on StreamYard, there's a feature that has comments, and put your information in the comments, because I didn't get this before, or else I would load it up for you. So then that way it's always in the stream, that
sure.
they know how to get a hold of you. Because you guys, not only is this her challenge, but she has a 10-day program that gets you from A to Z, gets you published in 10 days. Does that sound exciting to you guys? Really? You guys throw it in the comments. You guys, oh my gosh. And of course, who forgets to undo Clubhouse? I do. So, you guys, and Clubhouse, she is giving a challenge, a 10-day challenge. Back channel her, go to her Instagram, hit her up and tell her, I want to be a published author. I got to get my story out. I can do it in 10 days. Oh my gosh, 10 days, y'all. You know how many years I have been. So, okay, I was paralyzed in 2010. Yo, it's 2022. That's how many years I have put off writing my book. So, yes, this is the year. I'm freaking serious. It's happening. Yes, beautiful queen. So, she got that in the chat. We got that in here. So, you guys,
Yes.
okay, did you get it in? I don't see it.
Yes, I did. I did.
Oh, you know what? You put it in the private one. That's fine. It's okay, you guys. I'm tossing back the mic. Now, I want you to start telling people, because most of these people haven't written their whole lives. Okay, so you got to talk to them like they haven't written for their whole lives. So, what are just some foundational things to get started? You know what I mean? Is there a
Right. Absolutely.
routine, or you know what I mean? Because it's like scary and it's overwhelming.
Yes. So consistency is the key to success, and that's very, very important.
Okay, I'm
The
muting
other thing
myself.
is, yeah, the other thing is that basically
I know
getting,
it's crazy.
it's my first day. I'm getting used to it.
I know it's crazy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but don't worry, it'll become better and better.
I know. That's all right, because everything requires practice. Everything
Yes.
requires, that. Oh, the beautiful Shantae's in the house. Okay, I
Yes.
just invited her up. So, sister friend, I just saw you. Thanks for topping in. I just am you guys, we're gonna hop over to Shantae real quick, and we're gonna let her introduce herself. Beautiful queen. tell not only Clubhouse, but the multi-streaming world who you are, a little bit about yourself, because you guys, she is my sister friend. Go first, Shante.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you for creating this beautiful space. Hello, everyone. I am Shantae, also known as I Am Natural Blessings, the Fur Baby Lady, here to make sure that the fur babies stay healthy and happy. I provide the best natural holistic products. I help those grow, and scale on my pet business, and I provide 5-star services while you're away from home and need assistance with your fur in the DMV area. So that is me. Thank you, Trey, for the opportunity. Up the rhyme.
Okay. And guess what, girl? We are sharing all about how you could get your author on, writing books, getting started, changing the belief systems around asking. Okay, so you missed it right before you hopped in. It was so beautiful because Amrita says her book is about helping you to shift from the ask, because when you're asking, it's like that low vibration, it's like you're not, it's like you're in disbelief, right? But when you actually are like giving thanks, or like, oh, thanks for this awesome thing, or whatever, as if you've already have it, right? Then this is how you start amplifying and stop getting experiences and start receiving the ask, right, Amarita? So she's just getting ready to share with us some tips on, okay, because you guys, she has, okay, we're sharing again with Shantae. She has a passion to reach 1 million published authors by the end of this year. And she has a 10-day course on how to do that. And part of it is this mindset shift that we're talking about, right? Okay, girl, you and Mike in Clubhouse, and you tell us more about that. Because I just asked her to share. Those of us who haven't written our whole lives, it ain't easy. And that's what's got me stumped and stopped. And 12 years later, I still haven't written my book.
Right. So, the thing is, Trey, that I think it's very, first of all, we have to make a mindset that yes, it's very, very easy to write a book. Second, we have to stop doing procrastination. Third, we have to stop feeling insignificant, because every person matters. Every person is born for greatness, because everybody is different. There's only one Trey in this whole world, there's only one of you, and nobody can ever, ever take your place. So, your story matters. You matter. And
Exactly.
that's what people have to realize, right? They have to realize that their story has to be shared with the world. And if you don't share a story with the world, you're not being fair to the world. So, you know,
Oh my gosh, you guys, be fair to the world, all right?
yes, be fair to the world, because that's really important. And your story matters. Like whatever said and done, right? Even if you can change one, one of my mentors, she said, Amrita, once there was a person traveling and he wrote back to me saying that if I hadn't listened to you, I would have gone, right? I would have committed suicide or something. And she saved his life. So you never know whose life you can save where, and how you can change somebody's life. So I would just say that, you know, we have this responsibility towards this world, that we have to make this world a place of love, a place where we can share our messages and help others who are still stuck in the same zone, you know.
Yes. Okay, you guys, I posted the link on StreamYard so that you guys could see uh how to get in touch to get your 10-day package to get your story writing. Oh my gosh. And oh, okay. I'm just saying on StreamYard, I just got done posting her link. So you guys back channel her if you're on Clubhouse, if you are ready to get your book out into the world, because you guys, it all matters. Oh my gosh, just like Shantae, could you imagine how many people would love to know how to get their four-legged fur babies on track and with amazing products? Shanti joined the house. Oh my gosh, Miss Shanti. Let's do you want to mic and share with everyone what you do and a little bit about yourself while we're sharing this amazing topic?
Sure, no problem. Thank you, Trey, for having me. And thank you, everyone, for being in the room. And thank you for hosting this room, Trey. And my name is Shanti Refuge, and I create self care guided journals to help people help themselves heal
with emotional, mental, physical, and financial issues that they have. I started my business based on my own mental illness. I had a mental breakdown about 4 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And instead of being put on medication, I didn't want that. I didn't want to be pacified. I wanted to heal. So I went to a therapist and they suggested that I start journaling. And regular journaling didn't help me. Actually, what helped me was having guided prompts that had me specifically answer questions. And that led to me finding out that I had some deep seated issues that I had buried and forgot about. And because the mental breakdown is all of those issues that I had buried and forgot about, they resurfaced and they all popped up at the same time. So through guided journaling, it helped me. And that's why I started the business, because I felt like if it helped me, I know there are other people out there who also need the help. And instead of going to like a therapist or instead of going, getting on meds, this is a real and natural and holistic way to resolve your issues or heal from your issues. So that is my business. Thank you for having me.
Beautiful. Oh my God, that sounds like a book waiting to happen. See, again, every time I hear one of these stories, I am like, oh my God, you need to share. You need to write this down, because do you know how many people were sitting where you were? And that's what I know about my story. So you guys, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you because I know what did Amrita say? Procrastination. Okay. All of the reasons why. And I have to totally believe that there is some part in me that still doesn't believe that I have value. That is really stopping it, because what I know now is I've gone hard for the things that I know, right? That I know about myself. And I'm like, you know what? I finally know I'm a healer. I finally know that I am here to help others. I've gone after it hard, just like Shantae went after her business, just like it's Shantae and Shanti. Okay, both of the Shantae and T's have gone hard, right? And just, okay, you guys. So those of you on StreamYard, you don't know that the beautiful Diana has joined the Clubhouse building. And so you guys, she is another transformational person. So this is so critical. Beautiful. Would you like to share a little bit about yourself and add whatever to this amazing conversation?
Thanks, Trey. Well, I'm so glad I found you guys. I'm excited to be here. I just love you ladies so much. And I'm a positive psychology practitioner and a transformational healing coach. Really, I would say the heart of everything that I am is about helping people discover who they are and delighting in that and delighting in life and discovering the things that bring them joy and being able to engage in them. And so I at this point I'm in the process of building. I love Shanti's share about the journaling. I also have found a lot of healing myself through journaling, and I agree with you on the guided journal. So I also am just in the process right now of creating something like that, and building out a confidence building course and community, and really I want to connect with other light-minded individuals and healers and people who are showing up and shining in themselves, doing their inner work, and then spreading that out into the world, and just being a connector of souls that are like-minded like that. I just love people, and I love sharing, and I love sharing light. And so that's really what I'm about. I'm sorry, I'm sort of out of breath. I'm still getting over COVID, and I'm finding like any sort of movement at all, I'm just like way out of breath. I sound like I'm running, but I literally just walked across the house. It's horrible. But anyway, I'm just thankful to be here and connect with you guys, and I look forward to hearing all the things that you guys have to share. I'll tell you a little tiny story about my own struggles and needing for that journaling. Is my son, who's 15, passed away of a drug overdose this past August, and that's just one of many traumas in my life that were associated with addictions and struggles with alcoholism and all of that kind of stuff. So, it isn't just something that I want to help other people with. It's something that I myself have walked through. And I think that we all have a story. We all have trauma, whatever that looks like in our lives and in our past. And we all have things that we've learned, whether through good experiences or struggles that we've had. And, just being able to connect with others and share those stories is how we find healing and hope and grow. And yeah, so anyway, with that, I'll pass the mic on, White Lady.
Beautiful, sister friend. I am sending you so much energy right now of support and love and just comfort. Oh my gosh, we are not supposed to outlive our children, and I have experienced that myself. I've been pregnant 6 times and I have 3 living kids. So, I understand that these moments of impact are so life altering, and they really stay on a cellular level. And there's a real release that happens when you actually take pen in hand and write it down. And I love what Shanti had said about how that wasn't exactly helpful, that she needed more and she needed direction. And I'm the same way. Oh my gosh, because I realized that I need I work better if somebody asks me, or I get that piece that I could just answer instead of me going, oh, okay. I don't, because again, if we knew what was making us ill or causing this lack of a self-esteem, or the depression that never leaves, or if we had the answers for them, it would have already been fixed or done, right? But as you're learning and growing and processing things, what really happens is it is a mental release when you take pen in hand and write it out. So they're really, and I always talk about in my club, you guys join the club, get on the ping, follow each other, you guys, let's support each other, this beyond a 4 body awareness. Because what I believe is when you understand that your primary 4 bodies, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body, and your spiritual body are driving your bus, then you can then take back the wheel and you can align yourself where you need to go. And so when you get stuck in these traumas, if you knew how to release them, you already would have. So I also need somebody to help me go, Trey, where did this start? Or Trey, and help me to navigate to that spot where it is. And I love all of these new modalities now, right? So I realized, because I practice indigenous healing, so I do energy healing in a native way, which encompasses countless modalities. So I have sound, I have energy, I have visualization. I use all of these different methods in one single energy session, right? And I realize now I gifted myself a timeline therapy healing session from someone else, and I realized they do the exact same thing that I word as a soul retrieval, because natives call it soul retrievals, because we believe every moment of impact impacts your soul and it hits you in that moment of time. And timeline therapy is the same thing. What do? They target a moment in time. Once you realize that that is a block, that is a stop, that is as far as you can go. Or for me, like for instance, when I was 4 years old, my father told me that I couldn't be a ballerina, and all I wanted to do is be a ballerina and dance. And I knew I should have been I still know I should have been a dancer. And so now I just dance my life away, but I should have done it professionally. But my father at 4 years old told me that I could not be a ballerina because I did not have the body for it. So something in my psyche from that point on stopped believing or dreaming or having any kind of hope for a passion for the future. And so when I was able to, in that timeline therapy, heal that girl's perception so that she could dance again, oh my God, I was set free in so many ways that I couldn't even believe it. So now I actually believe I'm in a space that I could write this book about being paralyzed because, I don't know if you guys know, but just like beautiful Diana Light Lady had shared with the pain of losing her son, there was so much fear and pain when I was paralyzed that even now there's still some unhealed parts that when I start revisiting that story, oh my God, I'm in tears, I'm in fear, I'm like do my best to have to write it, I guess, as an observer distance because there's still a lot of pain that I'm healing. Can you share about how we could work through that, Miss Amrita?
Yes, definitely. So a lot of people have
Oh wait,
come
hold
to
on.
me.
Hold
A
on,
lot of
honey.
people,
She's
yeah.
unplugging. Okay, go ahead. There we
All
go
right.
again. Okay, go ahead.
Guys, I'm getting used to this thing, so you'll have to my very first day. So yeah, I think tomorrow onwards gonna get better.
I love you.
I adore you and I love you, and you're a queen in every way possible, and I love you. Trey, you're amazing. So, yes. So, Trey, a lot of people came to me who are going through a lot in life, and I've always told them that don't look at me as your mentor. Look at me as a friend, someone who you can just come and talk and pour your heart out to. Cry as much as you want to, because when you cry, you went out those emotions. So, a lot of writers, they came to me like Watts and Abby and a lot of other people who came to me who really, really cried their heart out. And I was like, I said, it's okay to cry. It's not a sign of weakness.
Mm-mm.
It's not, because it shows that you are
It's
human,
a
right?
release.
And it's a release. Absolutely. It's a release. And if you feel like crying, do cry. If you want to smile, smile, because it's your life at the end of the day, and no one has the right to judge who you are, right? Because tomorrow when you have to pay the bills, they will not come and pay your bills,
Yeah.
right? Tomorrow, like, come on.
I'm just
So
laughing.
let's
I can't on
understand
my
that
fast enough
yourself.
to laugh.
So I always tell everybody, I'm like, guys, be yourself, be your authentic self, because your vibe is your tribe. You will attract who you are. It cannot be any other way. Even if you're going to try and fake it, nothing is going to happen, nothing will change,
Yeah.
because eventually you will attract who you are, not what you want, right? And
And or what you keep asking for, which is why it's so important we stop asking for whatever, for patience, for whatever, and just give thanks for them. You guys give thanks. Stop asking.
absolutely, and thank, most importantly, your challenges, because your challenges have made you who you are today. Imagine if I would give you the same food to eat every day, will you have it? No. You'll say, Amrita, give me something different, right? You'll be like,
You guys, I'm
similarly
speaking
with
my. You
life.
guys got to watch me on the thing. When if you hop on any of the social media, I'm on. Like then you could get the full grip of the faces and the oh my god and the laughs. So sorry.
Yes. And I would just say that, thank for everything. Just thank your challenges, because your challenges are your biggest blessings. And, they have defined you, they've made you who you are today. And they've got you closer to your purpose. Because a lot of time the universe has to shake you. God has to take you out of the comfort zone and say, my child, this is not the path for you. This is the path for you.
Yeah.
Walk here. Like, for instance, there was this guy who was drowning, right? The God sent the boats again and again, and the guy would not hold the
Yep.
hand and
Yep.
come up, right? He would say,
Yes.
no, 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 no. And
Yes. Yes.
eventually he
Yes.
drowned. And then he goes up and he tells God, God, you never came and helped me. Hello. You were sent 4 boats. What happened to that? But
Yep.
you in a
Yep.
eco zone.
Because and see, it's starting to let go of the see, and this is again when you start asking, you already start designing the path, and when you design your path, you put in blocks because it could be so much smoother, comfortable, gentle, and harmonious if you just start being open. And just like that boat story, I love that story over and over because I love it, because I like the one where it sent the message of the butterfly and then the bird and all the different things, and it didn't pay attention. And so ultimately it's like it's not, I can almost guarantee you it's never going to come the way you thought it was. It's never going to be the people who you thought were going to help you and support you. It's not.
Absolutely.
And so if you just hold on to the picture always, whether you want a new car, a better house, a healthier lifestyle, hold on to that picture of what it is and give thanks for it. And like Amrita said, take action. And then, because again, the UPS trucking and FedEx ain't gonna just pull up with your check, ain't gonna pull up with the design, ain't gonna pull up with your book. Then you have to start as you get. So what I start do is once I have the picture, right? I have the picture. I know I'm gonna be a healer. So thank you for my next wisdom keeper. Thank you for the next door that's gonna open. Thank you for my next connection, right? Because I don't want to block. Oh, thank you for bringing me that girl on the stage. No, thank you for no. Thank you. Keep the end and just the things. Thank you for the people of integrity that are in my circle now, that are trustworthy, supportive, and empowering. I am so grateful to be a part of a circle that is loving, supportive, and kind to me, that allows me to cry and supports me until I get done. And then I'm can wipe my tears off and start to laughing and making my powerhouse moves again, right? You guys,
Absolutely. I'm into that, and so be it, you know. So, yes, so be it, that's what I feel. And you said so beautifully, Trey, that it is so important because, like, I've gone through my own spiritual journey. I've gone through my own spiritual awakening. And when I was going through a particular challenge, everybody's like, what's wrong with Amrita? And I was like, nothing is wrong. I'm going through my spiritual journey. And the people who don't go through this journey cannot understand because they've not been there. So till you don't experience it, you really can't talk about it, right? And that's
I
why,
call it growing pains, because when you
yes,
grow mentally, emotionally, it hurts physically.
you know, that's a good one. See, your pain is your gain. It's as simple as that, right?
Yes.
And so, till the time you don't feel the pain, how will you ever realize what your purpose in life is? Because your purpose in life is hidden in your back pain. The pain you
Yeah,
went through in life, the challenges you went through, is your purpose in life. It is your divine purpose.
it
This is
is.
what you're here for. This is what you're here to help people come out of, you know?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. And for me, I know that after I got over that dark night of the soul and the why God and F you God and all the rest of the you ain't my friend no more God. All right. Then I was like, okay, girl, did you or did you not just get done praying for the last 5 years? Please, God, I know I'm not doing my purpose. Please help me to live my purpose. I'm not experiencing the I can't wait to wake up every day crap that I kept hearing over and over. And I can't believe this is my life. I know that was not my life. And I prayed for it and prayed for it. But I did not listen to the signs and symbols. I did not pay attention to all of the openings that came because I said, no, I'm going to do it this way. No, when I make more money and have enough money in the bank, when I have this and when I have that. So I went hard for the money and I went hard for that. And finally, so God, he actually forced me to have a hysterectomy in 2006, which was my first out. And they told me that I was going to have to heal for a freaking year because I had so many tumors and all this craziness that happened, right? And so they're like, oh my, and I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm young, I'm healthy. You ain't taking me down for a year, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? It took a year for me to actually even heal, to really be fully in motion again and be able to walk even up and down stairs. You guys, you don't know how many things are affected in that region when you have deep surgery. So it was like, that was my time. But I went back into fear and I went back into the same job that I hated, that was making me sick, because I was so afraid of what I didn't know and what I wasn't familiar with in this new experience. So then I get paralyzed. So I know that I was like, okay, hardhead. I was such a hardhead that I didn't heed the first few gentle,
yes,
subtle things. I
true.
waited until it was hard but I was like, that other part of me knows that's because guess what? I am such a powerhouse. I'm going to show everyone that I did it because that's the kind of crazy person I am. And so, yeah, make it as hard as possible because guess what? You can't keep me down. And so when I
Very well
got
said.
into the power of, yes, my pain was turned into my purpose. I had prayed for my passion. And guess what? I know what it is now. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So, okay, you guys, the beautiful Aya is back. Beautiful goddess. You didn't get to share about yourself. So, before we get ready to close this room, because I'm all about honoring people's time and we just hit this hard for an hour, I would love, love, love for you to share with our audience who you are, a little bit about what you're doing, because we know there's a book in you too, sister friend. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just making sure because I'm driving to pick up that little one. But yes, so my name is Aya Brown, and I am an entrepreneur. I'm a wellness coach, and I am also a self-love author. So I'm 50 pounds down, and I am just so grateful to be able to help others live healthier and happier. I'm a big advocate on self-love. If you don't have self-love, then you won't have the will to want to be healthy, just being honest. And if you don't have health, then doesn't matter how much money you have, you won't be able to truly enjoy your wealth. I just feel like those all three of them, they go together, but it starts with self-love. And I am an author of 2 self-love affirmation books. They're actually journal affirmations, and they are entitled Dear Most Delicious Goddess, Just Keep Moonwalking. And pretty much I had to come up with those books when I went through a very, very horrible 2 miscarriages that I had back to back. And during those times I've never had a miscarriage before, and being that it was back to back, they were completely different at that. I was horrified, to say the least. And I didn't take it well, and I noticed that I was going through postpartum depression, and I didn't know. I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what it felt like. And to top everything off, the very next month, I ended up getting pregnant with my beautiful baby girl. Such a great time in my life. However, a very dark time in my life because I just truly feel like those miscarriages were so horrific and I didn't have enough time to grieve and heal properly. So when my baby girl was born, I just knew something was off. I was crying all the time, just having the worst negative thoughts ever that we should never have. And I was looking at her, and I just was crying, knowing that I have to be here. I have to be here. So what I started to do is I started to write self-love affirmations to myself, and I started to recite them in the mirror, and it was helping me. So I went a step further, and I tapped in my daughter. Her name is Sudden. I tapped Sudden in on it. And I actually had her doing the affirmations. She's been doing affirmations ever since she was 1, before she could even barely talk. I've been having her in the mirror doing her little affirmations.
That's so sweet.
And I started to record them, because I'm a big, big fan of making sure that our baby girls don't have to wait until they're in their mid-30s to figure out that they are the only ones that can make them happy, that they are the only ones that can put joy in their heart. I've been with my husband since I was 16. I'm blessed and I'm grateful. However, my husband can't make me happy. And that is something that I had to learn, and I had to be able to accept that. People don't make you happy. You have to...
Oh, baby, we're losing you. Oh, honey, we dropped you into the matrix. Honey. Oh, darn. Well, thanks for sharing. Oh my gosh, girl. I can't hear you anymore.
And it was so good.
Oh my gosh, she was so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, Raul, thanks for joining us. I am so grateful you're up on the stage, and we only got a couple minutes, but if you want to have a quick share, we are talking about amazing stories because what this a beautiful Amrita is helping a million people get published this year. We're sharing stories of empowerment. So please, if you want to unmic and share a little bit about who you are and what you do, and if you have any contribution to this amazing author story.
Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning from all over the world. This is Rahul Jain, Director of Operations of Amrita Author Summit. I know Amrita ma'am very well.
Oh, sweet.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, I know Amrita ma'am very well. We help people to write, publish, edit, format, everything, and also market the book within just 10 days.
Sweet.
Amrita ma'am does everything.
I know, we are so excited. I am so grateful you joined us. You guys, we have 3 minutes before we get ready to wrap this train up. So this is Beyond a 4 Body Awareness on Clubhouse. You guys, we're live streaming on multiple platforms. So if you guys want to see our cute little faces and the crazy funny things, because you guys, I am full of faces and action movements because I am highly entertaining in all ways, shapes, and forms. Just kidding. No, I'm really serious. I am. But okay, so
I like you too. So I want to invite you in our Zoom session with Miss Amrita ma'am. Are you ready?
yeah, she's ready. Oh, that means she's gonna have to hang up and join him. But lucky for you, we're closing this room out in 2 minutes. You guys, this has been an amazing conversation. I'm excited to get my book on. I am so grateful for Aya, for Shanti, for beautiful Diana. Thank you for being so vulnerable, and I will continue to send you love and light, honey. You back channel me because I have the link because I want you to be up here in this Laugh and Learn too as one of the highlighted speakers, and we had already talked about that, and we're going to keep, and Amrita has an open invitation to come anytime she wants because she's going to keep helping these people get these stories to the world, and every single person that I have talked to, interviewed, and spoke with, I am like, that's a story, you should write your story. And then I'm like, mirror in front of my face. You should talk to your own self about writing your own story first. Don't be telling people what you ain't willing to do, because I'm full believer that you can't be preaching what you ain't teaching. You know what I mean? Don't be saying what you aren't actively doing. So you guys, I'm encouraging myself as much as I am you guys. Amrita, oh my God, it has been such an amazing honor. So in the last minute, do you have any last words to share our beautiful Clubhouse and listening audience on all the multiple streams?
Yeah, sorry. Again, I'm trying to get used to this thing. Okay, sorry about this, but I would just say that you all need to write a story because I think you all matter, and come and connect with us. And yes, Rahul is working with me, and I never say he's working for me, but like he's working with me. He is looking after operations, but I'm looking at collaborations. I'm looking at people working with me, and we need together change this world and show that every story matters and every person matters, and you matter most importantly. So never, never, never forget that, because we all have had different journeys. So thank you so much, Trey. And I'm so happy about our collaboration together. And it's amazing. Rahul didn't know about this, or maybe he doesn't know about this, or maybe he does. Yes. But thank you so much, Trey. It means the world to me, the world. Thank you so much.
I have myself muted. Okay, so StreamYard people, you missed that all. But either way, Clubhouse people, beautiful light lady, thanks for hopping in. Thanks, Raul. Thanks for all of the amazing other people who have gone through the room, who have shared information. We are so excited to hear your story. You guys, hit up Amrita so you could get your story written. She has a goal of 1 million people this year, and I'm going to help her get there, you guys. I'm going to be one of the people. I've already attested to it. I have declared it in the universe. So universe, you heard me. Thank you for the support to get my book out. Thank you for how easy it is to write it. Thank you that I have more than enough time set aside to get this done, because people need to know that anything is possible. Healing is possible, you guys. I love you. Thanks for joining in. We're going to shut this down because we've gone 2 minutes over, you guys. So big hug. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm sending you guys love, light, and healing. Thank you so much for hopping in. See you next Wednesday. Same place, same channel. All right, beautiful StreamYard people. Thank you for joining. I'm sending you so much love. I am so grateful for all the people who've hopped in. Thanks for beautiful Amrita for coming in, and we got through this first hour. You guys, if you watch the replays, if you haven't got in for it all, so much great information. Sending you so much light and love until next week. Woo, woo, woo. Signing off. Thank you.